Hello, my name is Mark Carney. Alright, I'm going to go through the train on a box layout that I've done with Rokuhan parts, track and little Z-shorty trains. Got one here, still packaged. That's the EF66. Here's the motorized chassis for it, and then I'm going to use this R081 oval track for the track itself, and that will mount on top of this box, which I'm going to stain, make it look nice. And here's the template for the oval track. It measures 6.5 long by 4.25 wide, so it fits perfectly on this box, which I think is 5 by 8. It's just a cigar box that I picked up on Amazon. The Rokuhan parts I get from zscaletrack.com, which is a USA supplier for Rokuhan. Good prices, quick shipping, all that stuff. Alright, so that's my intro, and the first thing I'm going to do is make this box so that it doesn't flip open like this so easily. So I'm going to take a chain and make a kind of, stopper so it won't go open as much, because I've made one of these before and I didn't do that right away, and so when I had trees and stuff on top, I'd have to prop it up or it would flip down and then the trees would get mangled. So I know to do that first, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. And I'm going to start that in another video so that I can speed it up. Okay, see you in that one. Okay, as you saw, that was quite fiddly, but now we have a nice thing to stop it from opening too much. So next step, I'm going to take all the little things off, this included, and the hinges, so that I can stain it twice and make it look really nice. Oh, this is jamming. That didn't happen the first time I did this. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that might have to be something to be looked into later. Okay. Okay, so I got the box apart, and I found out that these screws I was using were just way too big, thick, and there you can see it's a self-tapping screw, so it kind of mangled the hole in there, and it was slipping. So I made another one. I used these thinner, longer screws, so they'll do a lot better sticking in the wood. So I redid the chain on both sides of the box, and as you can see, I've left the chain on this side because when I stain it, I want to like hang it up to dry. It's just a little easier like this. So that's the next step, staining. Okay, so for the stain, we're going to use this guy, Minwax Polyshades, which is, what is it? American Chestnut. Sorry, I can't read it backwards. And it's actually a combination of stain and polyurethane in one step, so save some time. So I'm going to do 2 of these, but this will be coat 1, and I'm going to speed it up 8 times so you don't have to watch the paint dry, or stain in this case. Alright. Okay, so the staining's all done. Not my favorite part of the job, but you know, makes it look nice. I don't bother with the inside because you know you're not going to see that on the outside till you open it. So now we're going to lay the track, which is more like a favorite thing. So we've got your R081 Rokuhan track, and I think I opened this box already, but oh no I didn't. Bloody hell. Okay, Get rid of that. And that's sellotape. Alright. I did open it. Must have opened at the other end. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, be gone. Alright, so we've already got this assembled. And these are R45 radius curved track. So you get 4 of them, makes 180 degrees. 8 makes a full circle. So all together makes a nice little oval, which is perfect for the box. And each of the 55mm straight has a little feeder slot. So you just take out this tie, and Bob's your uncle. You've got a place to put the feeder in. Just so happens I've got a feeder here, which I haven't opened, so let's open that. Alright, and we'll try to. Alright, there we go. And this guy is very nice. He'll just slot right in here like this. If he'll go in. Yeah, like that, and you've got your feed. And I'm going to do it like this for my layout, so that there's nothing protruding over the edge, and then the wire will go through the box lid and be hidden. So very nice. Oh, and this side I just got from zscaletrek.com. I'm not affiliated with them. A little crossing. This thing is awesome. Look at this. Okay, so this guy, hope you can see this. It'll go like this, and then there's a wee little piece that goes into the feeder slot, which keeps it all together. So that really determines where I'm going to put the track. And I think let's take this out for now. I think it's going to end up like this. Feeder's going to be here, and then the crossing will be here. See, there's barely enough space. So I'm going to have the track right on the edge. Alright, so let's get that out of the way and proceed to gluing the track in place. So let's make some marks, very indistinct marks, so I know where to put the glue. So I'm going to use this amazing goop, and this oh, those didn't show up at all. Okay. This stuff, you put it on both sides, and then let it go tacky. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it on both sides, and then leave it for a bit, and we'll cut off the video, and then come back and glue it in place. So let's see, how am I going to do this then? Alright, I need something else. Let's get Sharpie. Alright, so we're going to put some Sharpie marks here, so that I know where to put the glue. And I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to do them here and here. That's going to be covered by the crossing. This will be covered by the feeder. Oh, and the wee houses, they're going to go, I think I'm going to put them in a cluster like this, because I think that's pretty neat. And also for this one, I'm going to put the battery pack in the lid on this side. This is where the chain is. So I don't want to drill any holes through here, but these guys will have lights in them, so they'll need light holes through the whatchamacall, through the lid. Okay, this is going to be a bit tight with these houses, actually. Alright, well, I'll figure that out. Especially with the crossing, that might get in the way. Maybe I'll do it more like this, I don't know. And then the lights, the nice, these nice street lamps that I got, I think these might be N scale, so they might end up being a little big, in which case I'll use some others, but those will go around the houses. I got 4 of those. Okay, so let's mark this. And I'm going to put some snow down, so I'll make sure I cover up all these marks with snow. So I'm not really keen on putting these marks, but anyway, whatever. I think they'll get covered up, so I think it'll be alright. Okay, so there are my marks, and let's put some goop down. Alright, so I like to do it fairly sparingly on the lid, so that there's no chance of it, expanding out, but at the same time we want to make sure there's enough on here, and hopefully you can see I'm just laying down kind of a bead of it, and I'll probably want it to correspond with these parts where the joins are, so that I get a little bit more there, and that's where I'll put most of the glue on the track, is right on those points where the joins are, so that we get some nice adherence. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. That's probably enough on there, because like I say, I don't want it squeezing out. Okay, and then we'll put it on the tracks as promised. Mainly, yeah, I think just on the on these joins, and here where the feeder cable goes, or the crossing. I'm looking forward to that crossing. I'm actually kind of excited about that, if you can't tell. That's a new addition, and I think it'll be kind of cool. If you get the SS01 kit, which is the little layout Rokuhan has on the box, it's a little cardboard box thing they have. It's all with one unit. That has, as an extra kit you can buy, you can get the crossing and some foliage and other stuff, nice house, and kind of enhance that one. But we're not, I'm just, getting random things. Some of them Rokuhan, some I got elsewhere. So we'll leave that for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and take another video of putting it in place. And I've solicited some help from my other hobby, which is fused glass. This is a piece of glass that's ready to be fused. And then I've got some frit. This is all to weigh it down. Last time I did this, I clamped it, but I'm not so keen on that, because the clamps, you got to reach around and whatnot. So I'm just going to weigh it down, and I don't have any good weight, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, see you back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. It's been 10 minutes or so. Ooh, maybe I left that a bit long. Definitely tacky. Let's see, yeah. Alright, so I'm actually going to put this piece in now, because it's super fiddly. Actually, it's very... Oh, no, it's not tight at all. Okay, and then this guy goes here. Make sure we're nicely lined up. Got enough space for the crossing over here. Yep, perfect. Okay, good to go. Oh, alright, so that one's loose. Usually they're pretty tight, these little things. Oh, and I meant to mention, this is the Japanese version. It comes in 3 flavors, the crossings. Japanese, because they're made in Japan, European and US. This is the Japanese version. So that's what we're going to have. Anyway, let's weight this down, and then we'll be done for now, because that's got to be 24 hours. So there we go. Our weights are on there, and hopefully that's enough. I'm a little worried I left it a bit too long to get tacky, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, catch you back when it's all glued in place, hopefully. Okay. Okay, so it's been approximately 24 hours. So let's see how the Trek has done with the gluing on process. Alright, take all this stuff off. And the real test will be if it can shake loose, which it doesn't appear to. So that's good. I'd say that is a win. And you can see all the spots where there's still magic or Sharpie. So a lot of those are going to be covered anyway by the feeder cable, the crossing, those two, and then I'll add, you know, bits of snow here and there to cover up the rest. This will be a little tricky, but maybe I'll try some gunk or something to get that off. But yeah, I'd say that's a success. So next is the electrical system, and I'll do that in a new take. So I think the big thing here is I'm going to try and mount the battery case right here, so that's on, the hinges are here, so it'll be right on the hinge, so hopefully the weight won't be too much, you know, to tip it over every time you open it. I think I did the chain so that the angle is not that much, so I think it should be alright, but we will see. Then the electrical system will go in here, and the switches are going to be over here, and lights in here, and there we go. Alright, so that's the next step.